We all know what it feels like to wake up in the middle of the night but feel like you can't move. You're half awake, half asleep. This, plus the unnerving feeling of someone sitting on your chest, choking you, or looking at you from next to your bed. Sleep paralysis is one of the most unsettling experiences because they happen right at the time when you feel the most vulnerable. The visions and sensations you get to experience make you dread bedtime. Welcome to episode 12 of Chilean Spooky Tales. Let's dive in.
Chilean Spooky Tales.
Story 1. The Noise in My Room. In 2021, right after the global crisis, my boyfriend and I moved into a tiny apartment located in a not really good neighborhood. It was a remodeled tiny apartment on a 2-story building. We lived on the second floor, and if it wasn't for the uneasy feeling from the dangerous neighborhood, the apartment would have been overall good. My sleep paralysis happened one morning at around 8 a.m. I was sleeping next to my boyfriend on a sofa bed we'd set in our bedroom. The sofa bed was on the floor, and as I was trying to wake up and open my eyes, I felt like some tiny feet were walking across it. I was under the covers and couldn't move or open my eyes, but I kept feeling like multiple small feet crossed the sofa bed from right to left. And suddenly, I opened my eyes. There was nothing in the room. The room was lit by the sunlight coming from the window. Then, I fell asleep again. These multiple feet continued walking, and I tried to move and talk to my boyfriend sleeping next to me, but I couldn't. They didn't touch me directly, but I felt the sofa bed go down a little with every step. So after waking up and falling asleep again a couple of times more, I started to feel like someone was talking in the room. It was a high-pitched voice, like the chipmunk's voice or a small tiny mouse talking. I woke up again and nudged my boyfriend under the covers and told him that I could hear a little mouse talking in the room. I say this voice was talking because it sounded like the pattern of a conversation, when you take times to say something and it lasted for maybe 40 seconds. He woke up and we were both silent until the voice came back. We were now fully awake. He got up immediately and I took the chance to scan the room to see if there was something out there. There was nothing. He opened the curtains and saw a small black cat sitting out of the window, looking straight at us with its big green eyes. My chest felt heavy and I thought, wow, I've never heard a cat make those noises. The feet were definitely part of the sleep paralysis, but the noise remains a mystery. It was the strangest sleep paralysis I've ever had. The noises in the room made me more confused than I already was. I was between 16 and 17, and I generally slept on my back. Things were tough at home, so I used to hold a lot of negative feelings. One month, I began to suffer a lot of sleep paralysis. The first few times they were slow. I was sleeping, and I guess they always happened at 2 and 3 in the morning. Something started to tap my legs, very softly, but as I wasn't very easy to scare, I was like, okay, I'm gonna ignore it because I knew that nothing could hurt me. I had that level of confidence. But I felt that the more I ignored it, the more it tried to get my attention, as if someone was trying to wake me up, but as you don't pay attention to it, this becomes more aggressive and starts to push you and shake you really hard. At one point, this thing was almost reaching my chest and was hitting me very hard. It became so aggressive that the way to escape, because I couldn't talk, was always letting out a scream, a muffled scream, as if you were holding it in and you let it out in the middle of the night.